biasanya apa yang orang perlu ada kriteria sebelum dapatkan kad kredit?
I think the most basic ones are they need to understand the requirement lah. The most basic requirements are gaji minimum RM2,000 sebulan ataupun 24K setahun lah.
Okay.
That is like the most bare minimum punya requirement. In which kadang-kadang orang salah faham and dia rasa senang je apply credit card ni, gaji kan RM2,000 je.
Why is it difficult?
Because they don't understand that first credit card, high chances yang diorang ni still very newbie, freshy, tak ada loan langsung.
Okay.
Si orang kita senang layman term ni dipanggil sikris kosong lah. Blank sikris.
Right.
So bila banker nak buat evaluation terhadap you punya financial report card, buka kosong, memang they have no idea whether can you serve the repayment well. You ni jenis bayi lompong-lompong ke, they can't catch your habit. So selalunya orang macam ni akan gagal lah. But yet again, kalau you tak cuba, you tak tahu kan.
Okay. Tapi this RM2,000 pun is bank negara punya requirement. Banks pun ada dia punya requirement
when you yes actually dia kena follow lah. When a bank set the requirement, dia kena follow, dia faham 2,000 is the bare minimum. Yes. Tetapi to the banks pula, because we have multiple card products.
Right.
So untuk yang the higher end, yang macam affluent customers, then we set the bar higher lah. So that's why in the end of the day, the user sendiri kena sedar diri lah. Kalau dia nak apply, dia pun kena, selain daripada tengok whether the card is going to be something useful for them or not, dia orang kena tengok juga requirement card tu. Maknanya kalau credit card yang level infinite ataupun world elite yang minta gaji RM15,000, RM10,000 sebulan, then
I have them.
Ya, tengoklah poket masing-masing kan. That's why kata kena sedar diri kan. End of the day, kita kena tahu bukan setakat kita nak apa, kita pun kena faham kelayakan kita sendirilah.
And then all these cards pun, dia punya benefit pun kadang-kadang beyond the points. Sebab I tengok my credit card tu ada discount for dining, okay, that's standard. And ada free greens fees kalau you spend RM5,000 the previous month.
Sebab benda tu is depending on product profiling tu lah. Macam dia dah tahu, okay, travel card selalunya orang yang income gini-gini. And then what could be the lifestyle for this kind of people. And betul, most of the affluent cards memang ada perk dining kat dalam. Tapi mass cards, kalau you perasan, mesti groceries, petrol.
Betul.
Cara dia punya fokus tu lain. Kalau you dah biasa baca TNC, you akan perasan there's a pattern to it. So yang affluent type of cards, fokus dia kat mana? Some cards dia lebih lifestyle, dia more to online shopping, e-wallet top up. So there's a lot of categories. Tetapi end of the day, macam I mention, paling penting sebenarnya baca TNC. Sebab newbie ni pun selalunya dia ingat it's like saya ni newbie. Newbie patut pakai kad apa? Macam sebenarnya dia clueless tau. Bila dia tanya macam tu, sebenarnya dia clueless. What could be the best fit untuk dia? Padahal sebenarnya to me, again, tak ada kena-mengena langsung whether you ni newbie ke tak. Sebab you newbie, could be you ni memang betul-betul newbie in terms of career. You baru graduate, lepas tu baru first year merasa gaji semua. Still single, no commitment, kereta motor pun tak sempat beli lagi, makan pun yang murah-murah je, asal kenyang je. Compared to someone yang maybe throughout his life, dia tak pernah pakai credit card sebab selama ni dimomokkan kawan-kawan dia. Lepas tu umur dah 30-40 baru nak tersedar, oh rupanya credit card ni wasn't something bad. So masa tu dia baru nak apply. Technically dia newbie jugalah kan, newbie to the credit card. Tapi dia ni in terms of lifestyle dia dah ada anak, isteri, belanja bulanan besar, gaji dah besar, could be more than 10,000. So dia punya perception towards the card and also spending pattern dia dekat card dah jadi lain. Dia ingat dia newbie. That's how they think. Tapi sebenarnya kalau tak baca TNC and tak faham, macam mana dia nak ada credit card yang boleh support lifestyle dia kalau seorang tu is yang bujang, seorang ni yang berkeluarga, memang belanja banyak, gaji besar. Tapi hakikatnya dua-dua ni newbie kepada credit card. So sebenarnya end of the day, cara nak faham credit card memang kena baca TNC. You tak boleh just label yourself, oh saya newbie, card mana yang sesuai. It doesn't work that way. Pemilihan tu always goes back to the you punya lifestyle.
Tapi is it okay tak untuk orang yang macam dia bukan malas lah, tapi they want to focus on income and bekerja. All these benefits from the credit cards tu dia kata tak apalah ambil basic card lah. Sebab tak nak fikir terlalu banyak. That was me. Waktu I punya first credit card is CIMB Platinum. I still have it.
Hey, I pun first card I. Why do we have the same first card?
Everyone's first card is CIMB Platinum kot. Nampak lawak Platinum padahal it's lower tier punya. I still have it. It's in my office lah.
Gang. I also still have it.
I use it because if not mistaken, CIMB Reserve card tu ada Amex and Visa. So CIMB tu is master just in case lah. The Amex doesn't work and the Visa pula down. Dan pakailah the Platinum which is Mastercard. Tapi for the longest time I pakai card tu je. And my limit was on the lower side lah. It was about 15 at the time. Still is.
Still
sebab
lagi
tak
banyak
naik, kan?
pada I.
So card tu tak ada apa-apa, kosong.
Yeah. It's like super blend vanilla.
Colour dia pun blend kan. Mana tu je.
Tapi masa tu kita rasa macam wow.
So that was my strategy, meaning no strategy, meaning I just use it. Tak perlu fikir sangat pasal cashback 2%, 5% because there's a capping, maximum you can get pun tak terlalu banyak. Is there an answer for people like me to just get basic cards?
Ada. Tapi selalunya that's why kalau you dengar TikTok I. So there's two ways lah of seeing things kan. Satu is sekadar nak ada credit card kan. So you ambil je lah yang mana-mana pun boleh, you know. So you just fikir, credit card ni free for life, ambil lah. Dapat £1, okay lah, boleh lah, macam tu. So you jadi sekadar guna je lah. Okay, orang lain ada, you pun nak ada. Tu credit card tu limit RM15,000, okay lah, sekarang you boleh buat emergency. Sampai situ je pemikiran you. Tapi hence why I do this awareness. Sebab if that's your capacity, whether you newbie ke, you tak reti pakai ke, you reti pakai ke, tapi kalau you ambil tahu sikit,
betul,
ambil tahu sikit je, instead of you tak dapat apa-apa ataupun dapat yang simple je, macam tadi lah yang card yang simple blend, tapi you boleh dapat cashback sampai RM100
sebulan
RM50
because
free.
those are the things that you need to spend on anyways.
Yeah, yes, it's the same thing. Sebab selalu pun I akan mention about, kita jangan fikir ada credit card ni kita nak overspend, padahal benda tu as easy as you're just changing mode of payment. Macam mana kita sekarang selesa untuk tukar mode of payment from cash, tukar kepada e-wallet. Kita tak rasa tau. Rasa macam I tak tahulah whether it could be a perception yang diorang rasa benda tu bukan hutang, so they're more receptive untuk pakai e-wallet. Tapi bila tukar pada credit card rasa macam ni hutang. Ni nanti susah nak bayar. Terus rasa terbeban. Padahal nak bayar bil juga. Betul tak? Bayar bil, makan, minum, groceries, benda-benda yang you're gonna spend anyway. Tapi kenapa kau tak boleh swipe pakai credit card? It's something yang as easy as that. Changing mode of payment. And then instead of pakai mode of payment yang tak dapat banyak benda yang menarik, this one is mode of payment yang you confirm gonna earn a lot of things from it. So,
a lot of things,
so end of the day, to me, the way how I see it is optimizing whatever that you have. Kalau you memang belanja RM1,000 anyway selama ni, dalam masa sebulan, dulu you dapat sikit points, example lah. Tapi sebab you ada awareness sikit pasal card, and then you optimize how you spend, you choose the right card, then daripada you dulu dapat points sikit, now you dapat RM100 cashback a month. Padahal, same spending power, doing the same thing, kena apply card, it's an effort anyway. Basically, you just kena ambil tahu card apa yang you patut pakai. That's all.